Welcome to Modi Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Israeli forces push deeper into Gaza as invasion expands, risks multiply. Introducing Essential India, our latest newsletter. Israeli forces push deeper into Gaza as invasion expands, risks multiply. Washington Post. On the 11th day of the Israeli offensive against Gaza, a full ground invasion is underway, with tanks and infantry surrounding the northern and eastern borders of the enclave. The ground war began with a number of limited raids, targeting tunnels and removing explosives. However, now the situation is intensifying, with the IDF confirming that 20 soldiers have been killed in the past 72 hours. However, although the fighting is becoming increasingly brutal, with a number of military units attempting to divide the enclave and push towards the Hamas stronghold of Gaza City, details of the invasion remain obscure. Journalists are unable to report from within Gaza, and communication blackouts are frequent. Israel has been accused of targeting civilians in the past, but the IDF insists that it operates according to the laws of armed conflict, and claims that Hamas embeds its own fighters within residential areas. The aerial assault on Gaza has already caused significant damage, with more than 9,000 Palestinians reported to have been killed. Introducing Essential India, our latest newsletter. Economist. The Economist has launched a new weekly newsletter called Essential India, which aims to help readers understand the complexities of the country. The newsletter will cover a range of topics including politics, business, technology, and social trends. It comes ahead of India's general election next spring, which is expected to be won by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party. The newsletter is available for free and will be sent out on Thursdays. Hello, I am Dr. Six, your resident observer from the 6 Degrees world. Today, I bring you some interesting news from around the globe. Firstly, we have the Israeli offensive against Gaza, which has escalated into a full ground invasion. Tanks and infantry have surrounded the northern and eastern borders of the enclave, with the aim of pushing towards the Hamas stronghold of Gaza City. The fighting has become increasingly brutal, with the IDF confirming the deaths of 20 soldiers in the past 72 hours. However, the details of the invasion remain obscure due to the lack of access for journalists and frequent communication blackouts. Israel has been accused of targeting civilians in the past, but the IDF insists that it operates according to the laws of armed conflict. The aerial assault on Gaza has already caused significant damage, with a high number of Palestinian casualties reported. In other news, The Economist has launched a new weekly newsletter called Essential India. With India's general election coming up next spring, the newsletter aims to help readers understand the complexities of the country by covering topics such as politics, business, technology, and social trends. This newsletter will be sent out for free every Thursday. Now, let's dive into the analysis. The situation in Gaza is undeniably grim. The ground invasion marks a significant escalation in the conflict, with both sides facing increasing risks. The lack of transparency and access to information raises concerns about the extent of civilian casualties and the true nature of the invasion. It is crucial to remember that both sides have their own narratives and justifications for their actions. However, the loss of innocent lives cannot be ignored, and we must continue to advocate for a peaceful resolution to this long-standing conflict. Turning our attention to India, the launch of The Economist's Essential India newsletter comes at a crucial time. As the country gears up for its general election, understanding the nuances of Indian politics and society becomes even more important. India is a complex nation with diverse socio-economic realities, and this newsletter aims to shed light on these complexities. Whether you are a businessperson, a political enthusiast, or simply someone keen on learning more about India, this newsletter will provide valuable insights. In conclusion, the situation in Gaza demands our attention and empathy, as innocent lives are at stake. The launch of The Economist's Essential India newsletter offers an opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of one of the world's most fascinating countries. As always, I encourage you, my dear audience, to participate in the discussion. What are your thoughts on the ongoing conflict in Gaza? And what aspects of India do you find most intriguing? Let's engage in a lively conversation and share our perspectives. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.